Hello students, welcome back to the grammar class. In the last video, we studied the types of nouns, that is common nouns and proper nouns. Now today we are going to study further, that is countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns and uncountable nouns. The name itself gives the meaning that if you can count the things, it is countable. If you cannot count the things, it is uncountable. Common nouns can be countable or uncountable. So, the division of nouns, in that common nouns you can divide it into two parts: countable nouns, uncountable nouns. Countable nouns further, you can say that concrete nouns. Now what is concrete noun and what is abstract noun, we are going to study further in this class. So countable nouns, we can count countable nouns. They can have singular and plural forms, like one river, many rivers, a girl, three girls. Uncountable nouns have only one form, that is singular form. They cannot be used in plural, like furniture, money. You cannot say furnitures. You cannot say monies, right? So you cannot write it in the plural form, that is countable noun. Concrete nouns. Now, concrete nouns are the nouns that you can see, smell, taste, or touch. Means the five senses which you are seeing, right, which you can feel, which you can hear, which you can see. So these five senses which you already have studied, that five senses are coming in this concrete nouns. Now look around and see if you can name few such things, if you can say few such things near you which you can taste, you can hear, you can see, you can touch. So see in your surrounding and write it down. Yes, here it is: books, pencil, table, chair, mobile, laptop, bag, etc. These all things you can see, you can touch, you can hear, right? Now next is abstract nouns. Abstract nouns name an idea, a feeling, a quality, or a state. Things that you feel or think about but cannot see, hear, smell, or taste. Most abstract nouns like luck, happiness, love, courage cannot be counted. So, abstract nouns means the things which you cannot count, which you cannot touch, which you cannot see, which you cannot hear, but you can feel it, right? It is an quality or you can feel it, like luck, happiness, love, courage. This all things will come in abstract nouns. So here one exercise is given where you have to trick the abstract noun. First one is bowl. You can touch the bowl. Second one is peace. You cannot touch the peace. Peace means shanti. So it is an abstract noun. Fear is also abstract noun. Apple. Apple you can eat, you can touch. Then bottle also you can touch, you can count, you can eat. So that is not an abstract noun. And last one is beauty. Beauty is an abstract noun because that you cannot touch. Then comes uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are not normally used with a, an, or the plural. They do not take the plural form since they cannot be counted. We cannot say funds, milks, or shop, or money, etc. So, with uncountable noun, you cannot use a, you cannot use s or es, you cannot add. So, here are few examples given: feelings, love, anger, hunger, happiness; qualities, kindness, honesty, impoliteness, generosity; for travel, the words which you use: accommodation, money, information, luggage; then for food, like rice, soup, butter, spaghetti. Spaghetti means it's one kind of noodles. So this all you cannot count, right? It is uncountable noun. Now here one exercise is given. Grandma is packing for her next holiday. Post is helping her look at the things on her list and tick all the items on the list that are uncountable nouns. So shampoo, can you count the shampoo? Let us check. No, you cannot count, it is uncountable. Toothpaste, you cannot count toothpaste, right? In that how much tube is there, you cannot count. Number of toothpaste you can count, but the toothpaste you cannot count. Then medicine, medicine you can count. Then shop also, when we are purchasing the shop, it is coming in the grams, right? So we cannot count. Then papers you can count, notepad you can count, camera you can count. Money again, we cannot count. We can count the rupees, but if the full bag of money is there, you cannot count that how much inside it is. So now your last exercise for today is you have to write CC for countable, concrete and countable nouns you will write CC, and uncountable and abstract nouns you will write UA. So first one is book. Book is countable. Next is sadness. It is uncountable. Spoon you can count. Doctor you can count. Then comes hunger. You can not count. Joy, you cannot count. Then friendship. Can you count friendship? No. Then pencil. You can count. Test, you cannot count. So here are your answers. Then next is number. Some words can name one noun or more than one noun. We use singular form of a verb when we talk about one object, living organism, place or idea. We use plural form to talk about more. Here are some ways we use plural forms. The plural form of most nouns is created simply by adding the letter s. So there are few nouns in which we add s to show that the number of things, that is the number of nouns is more. Castle, castles, queen, queens. With words that end in ch, x, s or s like sounds, however we use es for the plural. So which is dress, dresses. So the words which are ending with ch, x, s or which sound like s, we will add es to it. Some nouns have irregular plural forms. Like child is there, we will use children. Woman, women. Goose, geese. So there are few irregular plural forms also. Now here one table is given, so you have to remember this table for your exam. Book, books, house, houses, glass, glasses, box, boxes, man, man, deer, deer, mouse, mice. Exercise number G, use the nouns given in the brackets in the plural form. So you have to write in plural this all brackets. All dash enjoyed the lesson today. So the plural of child is children. We are learning about the different varieties of roses. The dash are flying to the south, geese. My hands are white and healthy. She bought 4 watches from airport shop in Dubai. Most basketball players in our team are more than 6 feet tall. So that's all for today. I hope you are clear with the topics. Practice all the exercises. I will be sending you some singular plural table which you have to learn for your exams. Bye bye. Have a nice day.